How do you get clients fast when you suck at sales? Find somebody that's better at sales to do it for you. Or just understand that you're going to break some eggs to make an omelet, which means do more sales calls. How do you get better at anything, guys? You do more of it. I'm not picking on you, Ryan. Seriously, that's not, just do more of it. I'm not kidding. Understand that you're going to fuck up and lose a bunch of calls. Like you might not close a bunch of sales because you suck at it. But the only way you're going to get better at it is to do more of it. I've talked about this almost every week now. We talk about this, guys. Spin selling, Neil Rackman, spin selling, the spin selling method. This is the spin selling handbook. I've got the book too, but the handbook is a little bit easier because it's more like an instruction manual than a book. Spin selling is by far the most effective strategy I've ever used for learning how to make sales and SEO. Learn it, study it, get the field handbook, the spin selling field handbook, and like just start implementing it. I'm not kidding. Start practicing. Start recording your sales calls. Go back and review your sales calls, the recordings after they're done. Take notes. Figure out where you can improve your process. I'm not kidding, guys. I hated sales. I fucking hated it. And I tried everything I could do to avoid sales calls for years. I tried to do all closings via emails and everything else. And finally, 2 or 3 years ago, in our mastermind, I paired up with 5 or 6 of our mastermind members, and we created a sales mini mastermind meeting accountability group. Every Thursday we would meet for an hour and we would discuss sales, and we'd read books, and like almost like a book club. We would read chapters and then talk and discuss through them and I did this every week for a year and a half. We studied multiple books. Another great book is the Mindset of a Sales Warrior by Jason Forrest. I mean, just immerse yourself in sales and in training and audiobooks. I'm not kidding. That's the only way. It's either find somebody else to do it or just bite the bullet and practice, right? And I don't mean but just understand you're going to book sales calls and know going into them. Like another great book is Richard Fenton, I think it is, Go for No. Look that up. Go to Amazon. Go for No. I think it's Richard Fenton wrote that book. Understand that each time you receive a no or rejection, you're that much closer to a yes, an acceptance, right? So and now I can sell SEO with my eyes closed. I'm not kidding. And I don't have no reservations whatsoever about jumping on a sales call to sell SEO now. And it's only because I've become comfortable through repetition. That makes sense. I'm not kidding. 2 years ago, I would have butterflies in my stomach for a sales call, like maybe not 2, maybe 3 years ago. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Now I have no problem whatsoever jumping on a sales call at all. And it's just because of practice and repetition, guys. You'll get more comfortable. Everything, once difficult, now easy, right? Once difficult, now easy. Keep practicing. Another great book for that is Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz. Psycho-Cybernetics will teach you how to visualize and how to overcome self-doubt and things like that. I'm serious. It's Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz is fantastic for helping to kind of reprogram your self-image and things like that, and will help you to become more confident. He also has the Psycho-Cybernetics Foundation, which is run by Matt Fury now. He has there's a whole program. There's also a Psycho-Cybernetics for sales professionals. You can go just look up Maxwell Maltz on Amazon.com, guys, and you'll see there's a bunch of books there. It's a really good series. If you want to get better at sales, like first start with your mindset and then start practicing sales. Seriously, that's the best way to do it.